Give you 8 weeks of my life. No matter what you say, I'm gonna do it. I'm only 1 week in, but it's working perfect. I tell you. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the first week of my new kind of diet challenge journey. Call it whatever you want. This is the first week. I finished the first week last week. Just to recap what happened is trying to lose weight since January. I first started the diet and the exercises as I felt good. So I had some previous knowledge for exercises, I had some previous knowledge for diets. So I combined them and I started the diet. In that process, since January, I've been doing exercises every second week. I've been doing weights and some kind of cardio, but nothing scientifically proven, nothing, I didn't do any research. I figured if I do at least 1 hour of exercise every second day, that's gonna be lovely. And I also started to cut down on food, portion control, things like that. I started to leave carbs. You know, I had a very busy life. I have still a very busy life. So what I did is basically I didn't lose any weight. Maybe I lost 2-3 kilos, but you know, I had holidays, I had family events, I had work and all kinds of things. The whole reason I'm trying to lose weight is because I want to be a pilot, and I had some things happening a couple of months ago. So meaning I had an opportunity to fly a plane, and I also applied for a pilot job as well. So I figured, okay, I need to step up now. I need to make it faster, basically. So what I did is exercises, kept it as it is, because I was burning in the region of 600 to 700 calories on each session. So I was quite happy with it. I felt I was getting stronger with my strength training and things like that. So I felt that it was all right. And then on the other hand, I started to do calorie counting and also fasting. So I did 16 hours, 8 hours. So 8 hours eating, 16 hours not eating, blah, blah, blah. Intermittent fasting. And also I was watching the calories, which was working absolutely fine. I lost about 3 kilos in 8 weeks. Okay, that is actually not too bad, as I was doing it by myself. Obviously I had some ups and downs. Some days were better, some days were worse. Anyway, at the end I've lost 3 kilos in 8 weeks. It's all right, but I need to lose 30 kilos, which would mean it would take me way too long. Okay, the progress was not as quick as I was hoping for, and also intermittent fasting, I feel it didn't really work for me. It's just because of my work, I can't really choose when I eat or what I eat and what I do when. So basically it was very difficult for me. Sometimes I had to stay away from food for 18-19 hours sometimes. So yeah, it wasn't working well for me. So although I was doing good, and I'm very happy to do the exercises, so what I did is, and this is the point of this video, is I was like, okay, I had enough. Let's just find the best solution. Okay, I don't have money for any kind of like dietitian, or I don't have money for anyone who do one-to-one exercises with me every time. So the point of this video, I started AI diet. Okay, I told to AI, no matter what, I just want to lose weight. I want to lose weight a lot. I want to do muscle burning. I don't want to eat. I don't care. Just make me lose weight. Yeah, that's what basically. Of course, it was a longer conversation with AI, but that was the point of it. Okay, what happened is I started to do exercises 6 days a week now. So I literally do one every day, except for one day, which is my rest day, which is only a half an hour walk. So it is a rest day, but it isn't if you are 130 kilo like me. Anyway, it gave me a full list of exercises. So I gave it 8 weeks. So I told to the AI, like, okay, listen, 8 weeks. I gave you 8 weeks of my life. No matter what you say, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. fair enough. It's a funny thing you can do this in this day and age. Anyway, I did it. And it gave me literally a breakdown for every single day. What kind of exercises do I need to do? And also what we discussed on the diet side of things. So I stopped doing very strict fasting. I just fast as I can, basically. And the other thing I do is every single evening, I tell it what I ate on that day, and it gives me a feedback. Very important. I told it to give me a very, very strong feedback. So I want to see what is actually happening. I'm sure you know sometimes AI can be overly nice. So like, oh yeah, you're doing absolutely fine, no problem. You ate 5,000 calories today. It's absolutely no. I said to it be strong, be honest, be brutal. Yeah. So that's what we do every single day. I type in what I eat, and it gives me a feedback. It's very good because sometimes, for example, I give you an example. I usually eat twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, and usually daytime when I feel down, I have a snack. What the snack is usually is a chocolate, okay, because it's full of sugar. It wakes me up, I can smash it again. I sometimes do 13-14 hour working days, so I need something to keep me going during the day, and this is what I did so far. Sometimes I did I don't know, crisps. Small packet of crisps is like 200 calories, but it gave me just enough to make it to come home, because every dinner is at home, so I just need to come home. Yeah. After I did put in all the details every single evening, it started to give me better options. Like, okay, listen, if you want something snack to pick you up, have a protein bar instead of the chocolate. Yeah, calories roughly the same, but protein instead of full sugar. Also same with all kinds of food. Like, listen, okay, you can eat this, but this is a better option, and things like that. And I was like, okay. So I kept going. Okay, I'm only 1 week in, but it's working perfectly, I tell you that. The first, I was upwards of 2,000 calories a day, which I didn't even realize, to be honest. But nowadays, I'm more like towards 1,400, 1,500 a day. Okay, so that's very good. And also on the exercise side, I give you an example. What we did is we started the exercise with cardio. Yeah. So basically, we did cardio / warm up. That's how we justified it. Okay, so we did some movings and jumpings and runnings and boxing and things like that to wake up, warm up, things like that. And then we did the weights, always strength, always upper body, usually. So that's how we did. And then AI said to me, like, listen, that's good that you did that, but switch it. Like little things like that, switch it. First, do the strength and then the cardio. Because then the cardio or the fat burning basically gonna keep it longer after you stop the session. So like, perfect. And little things like that. So usually I was up and down. You know, with water you can go up and down on the sky. But in the previous 8 weeks, I only lost 3.3 kilos, something like that. Not much. But I always saw if I ate, some weeks I was like, okay, I need to smash it. Some days I was eating 800, 900 calories a day. That's all, nothing else. And I was doing my exercises and things like that. So some weeks were better. Some weeks I was able to lose. The maximum I lost is about 0.6. That was the top. That was a good week with good exercises, no excuses, good work routine. That's very important as well. So that was that. And then after the AI, on the first week, little change like that. So I didn't change I do more exercises. As I said, I do every day. But some days are just strength exercises, some days are HIIT exercising. So it's a mix of things. So you don't even feel it that much, to be honest. But it's a huge change. In the first week, with AI diet and exercise, I lost 1.3 kilos on the first week. Yeah? Just to put it in perspective, before that, I was really struggling. It was very hard for me to keep the diet. The fasting was very difficult. I very rarely ate. My calories were always down. and my exercises was brutal because every single exercise, okay, it was only every second day, but on those second days it was brutal. We were doing I have an Apple Watch, I keep my heart rate in control. On the first 20 minutes of the session, my heart barely went down under 160 beats, yeah. And then on the second heart, when I did the strengths, I was barely able to walk after every session, yeah. So it was a brutal week. But after that, with AI, little changes, just little changes, made a huge difference. I'm looking forward to see what's gonna happen. That was just the first week. I wanna see what's gonna happen. It's very interesting. It's absolutely crazy that you can do that nowadays. Just literally type it into your computer. It gives you a literal personal review of you. It gives you a lot of lies. Yeah, I'm not an AI fanatic. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. I'm just trying to save money with this. Okay, I know it lies a lot. You need to keep top on it. Like, I'll give you an example. The other day, I have a big list of what to do and things like that. What kilos, how many reps, how many seconds, things like that. Yeah. And sometimes when you ask it back, like, okay, listen, you gave me this exercise. How did you actually think about doing it? And then it has no idea what you're talking about. Even though it has 4 or 5 threads above, it talks to you what to do, but later it forgets it, or it lies a lot, yeah? Like, yeah, yesterday's session was this. What was yesterday? Okay, I'll give you an example. What was yesterday's session? It has no idea. It just gives you something bullshit, yeah? So I'm not an AI advocate, any means, but it is perfect. You need to work together with AI, okay? I think you need to put your data in so it can work with it. But once it comes out, you have to also work with it. You have to keep top on it. Like, okay, this is what it said, and you need to do this and that. I give you an example. I'm 133 kilos. The other day, it wanted me to do a minute plank. How do you do a minute plank on 133 kilos? You can't do it. So sometimes it has no idea what it's talking about, but you need to work together. You need to work out how it works for you, and then it's perfect. So that was the first week. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very pumped. I'm full on it. I'm literally in the gym now with my weights. I have a upper body strength day today, and also some cardio, which is probably gonna be running. And the other thing I want to say, make sure you keep your heart rate watched, because between January and May I was just doing my exercises randomly, and sometimes you feel, okay, this is a harder day, sometimes you feel this is an easy day, blah blah blah, but you need to keep your eye on your heart rate. As soon as you have your heart rate there, you see what's happening in your body, you can work with it. Sometimes I found that some days I wake up and I do my exercise on the afternoon, it's like my base heart rate is 90, okay, which is good for me, not for you, but for me it's good. And you need to really pump up to actually get the results, so actually speed up your heart. Basically, you need to work harder. But some other days I come in and my base heart rate is 110. If I lift my arm, my heart rate is imperfect, yeah. So sometimes it's difficult to see. Like, you need to work with it. Don't let it control you, because it lies and gives you very bad decisions sometimes. But it's perfect. It's working. I lost 1.3 kilos on the first week. It might be water. It might be it could be anything. I just gave you an update. But so far so good. I started to run. I started to feel fresh. I'm very happy to do my exercises. Even before that, I was happy to do them. I got used to it since January. The first 3-4 months was very difficult, but now it's just a reflex. It's in my everyday now, so it is very good. Also, because of the first couple of months, the funny thing I see now is I didn't lose much weight, but my body formed a lot. So, for example, I was yesterday shopping for new clothes, and I literally went down 2 sizes on my trouser and 1 size on my t-shirt. So that's very good. So I am forming my body. I'm getting stronger, and now with the help of AI, I'm gonna lose finally weight. So bear with me. I will give you an update from week 2, and we will go from there. I think it's getting good. You need to just work with it and do as it says, because sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's very difficult. After half an hour of strength training, go out and sprint for half an hour. It's difficult, but if you work with it, it's gonna be amazing. I'm looking to see what's gonna happen. This week it's a bit different because I'm gonna be away for a couple of days, but I will keep track of my calorie intake and outgoings and everything. So I will keep you updated. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Bye.